Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I'm going to be talking about my bicycle. But before I start on it, I thought you might want to start thinking in the same mindset of what I'm thinking about. Because if you don't, and if you're not on the same track as I am, there's a lot of things you don't see. That's why a lot of my videos people don't understand. They think, well, that's stupid, that's crazy, and all that kind of stuff. But once you start adding everything in its little place, it turns out it means something. So this is what I want to talk about on the bicycle. And I'll show you the bicycle, but now you have to think, why a bicycle? Okay, now there's different kinds of bikes. You need to think about what it is that applies to you, if it does apply. Maybe it doesn't apply to you. But in a shit-at-the-fan situation, what made me think, I'm sitting out here outside and then enjoying my cigar, my last Mexican cigar. But anyway, when you're in your car and you think, man, I want to get out of town and stuff like that, well, no big deal. And maybe you do get out of town. And then after you get out of town, then maybe you got car problems, or maybe you don't want car problems. Maybe you are out on lonely roads and stuff like that. You may want to do some reconnaissance. You might want to scout ahead, scout on the road. Or maybe you want to get off the road. So you want to scout off the road. It's a little harder. It'd be nice if you had a motorcycle, but sometimes a bicycle a little more convenient. But anyway, if the roads, for whatever reasons, you can't take the roads, like say maybe traffic jams and there's no way you can get out, something like that, a bicycle would work. But people would think, well, yeah, but the bicycle's too slow. And you're kind of right. That's why I've kind of held off on bicycles until now. When I was in Mexico, I noticed, man, if I had a bicycle, because of all the traffic and where I was at, the one-way roads and roads would be blocked and you have to go around. So I'm trying to turn a car around, stuff like that. And nobody was trying to kill me, so, it's a little different. So, but that's why I like motorcycles. I traveled from Panama to Canada on a motorcycle with Xena, my dog, my travel companion. And I did that for years and years. And that's why I was on a motorcycle. I wasn't stopped. Okay, it's the same thing with a bicycle. It's a whole lot cheaper, a lot easier to maintain, and this type of stuff. And the thing you have to think about, and now my bike I got a speedometer on there, so now I can kind of see what's going on. And you can walk about 3 miles an hour, maybe. If you got a backpack and all that kind of stuff, good luck. I can pretty much go. I can pedal it at maybe 6 or 7 miles an hour, and that's I think that's about jogging speed or something like that. Something like that. But anyway, even that, you think, well, that's not too fast. When you're in a traffic jam, you're in this traffic jam for even 15 minutes. It's a quarter of an hour. That's if it starts going after that. After a shit-at-the-fan situation, that traffic jam may not move. And from that point on, it'd be nice, just by pedaling, you could be 6 or 7 miles down the road. So that'd be nice. Now, I'll show you my bike. I'm set up, I can carry more stuff on my bike. And I can even put a trailer on it and carry even more. But, and if I'm traveling with a group, I could do the scouting ahead and stuff like that whenever they stop and rest. Now, mine's an electric bike, So it'll kind of run by itself. You don't need to do all that hard pedaling. That's the main reason why I didn't like bikes. Well, the first thing about a bike that I don't like is getting started. When you just start rolling, it's kind of tough right there. I'm getting old, so I like convenience a little bit more. But with the electric bike, I give it a little bit of throttle, and then I start rolling. Then I can start pedaling, and it's no big deal. So I can save a lot. I don't have to use the electric. I can save a lot, but I can use the electric when I want it. And that's going up an incline. And if you've ever been riding a bike going uphill, you can tell it'll draw down on your energy level. So that's something else you need to think on. And like I say, my bike will do 20 miles an hour. It's geared. You can pretty much, if I was fit and one of these bicycle rider kind of guys, I could do 15 miles an hour pretty much all the time, the way it's geared. It's a mountain bike. It's an all-terrain vehicle. So when I'm on the road, I can get on the road, I can do 15 miles an hour pedaling if I really wanted to strain myself. The electric, I can just give it the throttle and or just pedal assist, and it's set up for 20 miles an hour. It'll do more, but you're going to use more electric. If I can get 20 miles in 1 hour, that's going to pretty much take me out of the danger zone, no matter what kind of situation I'm in. So, you need to reevaluate on a bicycle. Now they have them where they can fold up and you put it in your trunk. So maybe if you're at work and you want to get home, that might be the thing you need. Backpack with a fold-up bicycle, that might be something you might want to do. And like I say, mine's a mountain bike, and it's set up. And what I'm doing with mine, I live out here in the country, and what I'm doing is cross-country with it. So it's even different than what the city folk will be thinking about. But anyway, it's been working out pretty good for me. More and more, the more I've been working with it, the more I can see it's working. I can go places, and like I say, when you're out in the country, especially cross country, if you can get a mile wherever you're at in a mile, if I'm following deer trails or stuff like that, I can do a mile pretty quick, especially if I can get a road, an old lumber road or a power line where they cleared it all out, something like that. In an hour I can go a long ways. So, and I understand I'm not in the desert and stuff like that where long ways. I mean, you can go 50, 100 miles to find something. Mine isn't like that. There's going to be farmhouses and stuff all over the place. So that's why I decided to do the bike. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, this is part of a series of videos, and I'm going to go on and show you my bike, and I'm going to go in close with the camera and show you each thing that I did with my bike and explain how these improved whatever it is that's going on. Improved the usefulness of the bike, either hauling stuff or security for my bike, the ease of riding it. But I say, so you're going to see some close-ups, and these are some of the things that I've been doing. And so while I say it's not really a review on the bike, it's a review of a bike. And maybe it's something that may be useful for you. But anyway, stay tuned, and you can see it as we go detail, step by step, and look at the bike. So, this mic, NoStressMike.com. I want to show you, I finished up a project. Now it's just a little bit of fine-tuning that is going to go on there. It's my bicycle. The link will be down below. I'm not going to really, this isn't really a review on the bicycle itself. What it is, it's a project. And this is what I want to kind of go into detail, kind of show you some stuff. Now, I'm not going to show you what is inside. Inside, the stuff is really what makes this really unique. And but what I do want to show you is some of the stuff that I've done to it. And this is what this is all about. I put some bags on here. Here, let me show you here. You see, I just stuck some of these on here to show you there are things you can add to this thing. But I say it is an electric bike, and I've got it set up for cross country. In other words, I can go most anywhere. I can, like I say, hop fences, ditches, creeks. It's set up. I can do all of that stuff with this thing. It may not be the fastest thing around, but it will go a long ways, and it will continue going. It's like a battleship may only go 40 or 50 miles an hour, but in 24 hours it can go a long ways. It can go a long ways. And this is the same thing basically with this thing. It can travel daytime. It can go night, travel at night. It is set up to go most any place, most any time. When you carry it, you have to take some of the stuff off. The bags right back there, just the way they are right now, is 30 pounds. And let's see, it's probably about 15 pounds in the bag in front. The frame skirt, I guess you'd call it, is well, it's loaded also, and the battery's inside there, matter of fact. But anyway, so let's get into it. Let me kind of show you a little bit. Like I say, I won't be going inside everything, but like I say, I will show you how a lot of this stuff works. Like I say, you can lift this up. I use that sometimes in tight spaces. I'll lift it up so I can go through. But what's really cool is you do this, and it will double the size. It's the same thing. As a matter of fact, these two bags will go in that container up front, and these will also go. Okay. And these will fit inside of here. So you can double the room back here. Let me see. I'm just talking about the stuff that I've done to it. Right in here, like I say, you've got it's PVC, and it's I've got. You can see there's some rope. I got baling wire. I got zip ties. I got all kinds of cool stuff there. My tomahawk is right there. So that's where the tomahawk is. This you can still put more stuff in there, but anyway. So that this is pretty much stock. There's the electric motor for it that makes it run. The battery is inside there, along with other things. I made this. I made that. It's a skid plate because there's some wires coming down there, and I didn't want them to get hung up on anything, so I made those out of PVC. And that, matter of fact, that PVC, you can see it right there, and it goes right on up, and it's for different things also. And I say this has got your straps, so you can put all kinds of stuff, whatever kind of bags you want to put in there. This thing is velcroed across the top, so it's easy to get into it. And I say you got stuff inside there. That's what makes it work. As you see, I put tape. Anything that's visible. Everybody on bicycles want everybody to see them. On my bike, I don't want. I want to make this stealthy so you don't see it. And so it's easy to camouflage. Matter of fact, I got camouflage netting I can lay over it, and it just makes it disappear instantly. Let's see, what do we got up here? Oh yeah, I added a mirror to it. The stuff's all stock. I added another bar so I can get in. There's more. I got lights that I can hook up on there, even infrared, and for night vision and this type of stuff. But anyway, so I've got all that all set up. Right here is for the electric throttle. You see it? It'll move right there. So there's the electric throttle for it. And as for the camera, now I'll be able to do a better job. I can mount the camera on here and do a better job with that now. And I say got the front rack. There's the rack. And you see the rack, and then I put the plastic crate thing on there, lightweight and strong enough to do what I want it to do. And I say so. This thing is completely. I say I'm about 190 pounds, and with me, we are a little overweight on the thing, but it still seems to function pretty good. I say you can pedal, and it'll use less electric when you pedal along with it. So, but anyway, I think I've showed you what I've done here. All I'm going to show you on the outside anyway. And oh yeah, there's a knife, so it's easy to get to. And so there's lots of nice extras that are on this thing, but I just wanted to show this to you, show you how I modified it. I've got it set up to do scouting. I can, like I say, we've got mountains and different things around us, so I can go out and do some long range scouting with this thing. Take it out, park it, hide it, and go do my thing, and then come back, get on it, and then come back. So but it is set up for that. Also, it'll make good for as being a refugee. In other words, you can travel at least 20 miles because that's what the battery will do by itself. So you can go 20 miles. So if you really wanted to go, you could go. And like I say, you have to disassemble some of the bags and stuff if you're going to be crossing rivers or fences and stuff like that. But it all can be broke down where it is something you can carry. Wanted to show you what we had here, and it's cool. It's fun to ride, fun for exercise. Very quiet. When you get off on the gravel road, you can hear the tires. Or even an asphalt road. But when you get off, you get on the grass, it's very, very quiet. And so I've been having a lot of fun with it. But anyway, I wanted to show that to you and let you see what I've been doing. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.